Yes, Company of Heroes is back, baby. This is the first reaction. I haven't seen the trailer. I do hope for Japanese forces. Like, oh my god, a Japanese campaign would be so great. But let's be honest, it's probably still going to be on the Western Front. Let's see what it's about. Oh wow, the graphics are amazing. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, like I don't think we're going to get any gameplay, so that's a bad thing. But cinematic-wise, I mean, it looks gorgeous. No one likes you, lady. You're scaring the children.
Let's move! Our tanks are coming!
Herr Weber?
Frau Russo, guten Morgen.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Wouldn't start without you.
Das ist für Ihre Soldaten.
Ach, danke, das ist sehr nett von Ihnen.
Kein Problem.
See, this is how you actually use female representation in a World War scenario. Because, yeah, I mean, there were women that were partisans in Poland, and there were women that were fighting in France and whatnot. But they had, like, different roles, usually intelligence gathering and infiltration and that type of thing. You do have, like, some combat women in the Eastern Front with the Soviet Union and whatnot, but, like, they're really rare, right? And you can do it in a proper way. You can do it in a sensible way. You don't have to do it like how Battlefield 5 did it.
Einen schönen Tag noch.
Hey Jungs, schaut, was wir haben! Was ist das?
Oh my god, that was so beautiful. Let's watch it again.
Was ist das?
Oh.
To the church! Watch for enemy fire!
Wow, is this actual gameplay? My god, if it is, it looks so gorgeous. I love this. The fact that you can use tanks as cover is actually very historically accurate. Oh my god. Look how nice the graphics are. I love those details.
Get the radio! I'll cover you! Go!
Sergeant Summers, F Company, send in the planes, now!
Where those planes, Summers?
I'm sorry, keep it moving, boys. Bombs away!
I'm curious how the Air Force is going to be used in this game, because in the previous titles it was something very, very basic. But it would be cool if they could actually add airplane units in the game as well. Like, now it's starting to be a little bit overdone, and now we're getting into cancer territory. You know, like, the reason I'm saying this, like, okay, so none of the soldiers are going to wolf whistle at her. None of the soldiers are going to say anything. And, like, she's perfectly fine and calm in such a desperate situation. Okay, whatever. I'm taking it back. They did it right in the beginning, but then they overdid it a little bit. So, what is it out? Ooh. Are we going to play in the Africa? That's going to be nice. So yeah, this is a surprise. I literally didn't understand. I didn't expect this. Now, please do Warhammer 40k. Make Archon happy. Yeah, a lot of people are happy about it. Yeah, exactly what this guy is saying. We need Italian forces, Japanese forces, more vehicle and forces. Japanese and African forces would definitely be great. Like, you know what's the problem with World War II games? I'm so sick and tired of the same old story being told again and again. I mean, you keep getting told the story of the Allies, and I get it, like, the games are made in the United States, and that's cool. But the story has been told. Like, why don't you make a World War II game where you play either as a German, or you play as a Japanese, or you're playing as the Chinese military? I mean, there are so many other theaters of war you can explore. And they would all have, like, their cool and interesting stories to be told. I'm so sick and tired. Like, every time there's a new first-person shooter, which happens to be in World War II, they're like, oh, you know what we're going to do? Like, we're going to add the woman now. That's the twist. That's the story never told. It's like, no, just tell the story with, I don't know, like how the Japanese invaded China, or how I don't know, like the Soviets fighting against the Nazis was great. They did that in Company of Heroes too, and the Russians complained because it was a little bit too historical accurate. But yeah, so I can't say much except, yeah, I love this. But then again, what exactly did I love? It's a cinematic trailer, so it's not. Oh, it's got a gameplay trailer as well. Okay, let's see the gameplay then.
Vacations. Taking the beach was our first objective.
Oh my god, how many times did I take this fucking beach?
Shells were raining down on us as we rushed toward the German fortifications. The German bunkers were overlooking the entire beach.
Although the graphics are just mwah.
And once we were in range, we hit them from both sides.
Look how beautiful the flamethrowers are.
Once the first bunker collapsed, the defense opened up. After securing the beach, we were told to take a nearby Flak 88. Blowing up the artillery was the only way we could hold our position.
So far, I don't notice any new mechanics. Like, it looks like Company of Heroes 2 with updated graphics.
We accomplished our mission, but not without losses. And this long day had just begun. While we led the main front, they dropped in paratroopers to stop any German reinforcements. They never saw them coming.
Okay, one of the things that's different is the terrain advantage. So now you can have, like, higher terrain and lower terrain. That's really cool.
Covering fire! Take out that target!
Caught in the open, they never stood a chance. The outskirts of the city were now ours. We set up a forward base, urgently building a triage center for the wounded. We rallied together and prepared for the final assault. We made our way toward the city square. They were expecting us, but we were one step ahead of them. Even with the help from the British, we knew this was going to be an uphill fight.
Okay, so the British are playable. That's interesting. And the Company of Heroes 1, I believe, you could play as the British, and they were very defensive oriented.
German troops were gathered in the main square. We didn't expect that level of resistance. Under heavy fire, buildings collapsing around us, and for a while, they had the upper hand. But we kept on pushing. We managed to hold the position long enough for air support to arrive. The city was ours, but our fight in Italy
Whoa! Whoa! You got ships? You got a little bit.
had only just begun.
I don't think you get ships. I mean, it looks like Company of Heroes 2 with updated graphics, and if that's the case, I'm happy. I mean, it's really what I want. It's great. Yeah, take my money. I'll be keeping an eye on this game, and if it keeps delivering in trailer after trailer, I'll probably buy it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section.